Hello, Craig Birch from Seconds Out. We just had a press conference, a final press conference after the fights between Avtandil-Khurtsidze, who's beat Tommy Langford tonight. Billy Joe was there, Frank was there, Khurtsidze's people was there, and all of a sudden it all cracked off, didn't it, Frank? You know, as Billy Joe and Khurtsidze had to be separated, and the beef has it began very, very quickly, didn't it? So
it did, and anyway, Bill's very frustrated for obvious reasons. Few fights have fallen through, and he wants that fight. He wants to get it on AS.
Yeah, yeah. What do you? I mean, did you sort of say what irked Billy Joe?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I didn't hear what was said and how it all came. It all got quite inflamed, as we all know. But anyway, that is what it is, and now at least the British public know who Khurtsidze is.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, after his win, and obviously with Bill as well, and Bill wants to fight, and I mean, obviously, you know, it's a different styles. I think Bill's a totally different style than Tommy, and that's obviously going to be, I think, a bit of a fight.
Of course, I mean, nothing sells quite like a big grudge match as well, and if that's what it's going to be. If we have much more of that, this is going to become a version of David Haye, Tony Bellew, isn't it?
I think it all fell apart really, because all came off because I think one of the trainers talked about American middleweights and so forth. So.
Yes, at Jacobs, and yeah, that was the last thing I sort of remember before it all started really going off. And yeah. So Khurtsidze, I mean, he knew what was going on. That's for sure. He had his own little quips in what English he can muster and so on, didn't he?
I think he understands English. I think he understands it, and maybe it's difficult to speak English, but he certainly understands English.
Yeah. So now, you know, this is a grudge match now, isn't it? And it will sell tickets accordingly. You would hope, Frank, wouldn't you?
Sell tickets. I mean, you know, everything we do is we're in the business of selling tickets. You know, we've had a fantastic show here tonight. Just off of that show, we would sell tickets with all the guys who fought. There's a couple of rematches that can be made, and you know, I'm quite sure we can work on them, and I think there were some outstanding performances tonight and some real outstanding fights. Yeah,
that brings me on to my next question. I was talking to the guy who does the media for Leicester Arena and so on. This must be, are you coming back here with Box Nation and so on? You must be very pleased. A great venue, isn't it?
Well, it's a great venue, it's a great atmosphere, and for us, I think we found a new star in Lyon.
Yes, he's a
star, and I think he'll be fighting here for we'll do a few fights here, and if he goes how I expect him to go, remember he's only had 9 fights now.
Yeah.
I think we'll be looking at far bigger venues, but he is to me an exciting talent.
Yeah,
I've said that for a while, and I think tonight, after a worrying first round, I thought he come through it in style, and I think he showed what he's made of, and he was excellent.
Yeah. How far do you feel that Lyon could go in the game?
Well, provided he keeps winning, he learns from his fights. I think he's got a real good future. One thing for sure, he's a crowd-pleasing fighter.
Yeah. And obviously, the fight of the night, arguably, was Jermaine Smyle and Smyle-Williams as well, wasn't it?
Well,
so
that was I mean, what a fight that was. I mean, for the fans.
Yeah, it was a real tear-up, wasn't it?
So guys, they give everything, didn't they? They dug deep. They never give an inch between them. And I thought it was a fantastic fight.
Okay, is that something that a rematch would be good, wouldn't it?
I'm sure it would be, but I think they need a bit of a rest before then.
Yeah. Okay, excellent, fantastic. We'll all get off home then. Thanks for your time, Frank. We'll see you next time.